Hello and welcome to the August 24th episode of This Week in Esports. I have no idea if you guys can hear me right now. We're coming at you live from the Microsoft campus in Redmond, Washington, and we're showcasing Mixer Magic, which is all about our FTL and interactivity. And I have a special guest today. Tara?
It is! So for context, you guys, we have both a Tara and a Tara, and we spell it the same. And his favorite prank is to call us the wrong name on purpose, and then he got nervous he was going to say the wrong one on accident.
Yeah, the joke's on me because I can't. It's not a prank. I don't actually know which one's which.
You don't know who we are. But anyway, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel to try to find people to host this with Gamescom happening.
Totally. All the hosts are at Gamescom, all the good ones anyway. So we are back at home taking over the show, but I promise you it's going to be a lot better because we're so much better.
We're setting a high bar.
That's not true. But let's talk a little bit about FTL. Why don't you take it away?
All right. So FTL is a unique protocol for streaming at sub-second latency and interactivity where viewers don't just watch, they actively participate in what's happening on screen. Sub-second latency means it will sometimes respond to the things you say in chat also. That's why we got these computers right here.
Hello, chat. Hello, Censored Juggler,
Hello, chat.
Mr. Nick Fury, etc. I think 2 examples is enough. Nowadays, there is a lot to cover in the esports scene, and since the show is for you, you guys get to decide what we will talk about via the voting options that you will see below the video window very soon. That's right. We don't just choose the topics we discuss. We don't choose them. You do. Yeah, it's pretty great, but we only have 30 minutes every week, so we have to, get your votes in because we can't talk about everything. It's kind of the way it goes. Yeah.
Yep, and before we get into the games that we have for this week, we normally start the show with a special segment, and this time we're doing a clip of the week.
Clip of the week!
Woo!
This week's clip comes from the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds tournament that's occurring at Gamescom in Germany this week. One of our Mixer streamers, Jared FPS, thinks he has the world at his fingertips when he gets a crate drop near him, but let's take a look at what happens next. There you go. See him getting on the motorcycle. He's got a Groza for context. This guy is ready to crush it.
He's on top of the world. He just has to get away from this area before people get to the crate drop.
Yep, he's never been happier in his life, but wait!
Boom! Oh!
That is in a tournament where money is on the line, people.
And it was just again, he's right there. He's right by the crate drop. He gets everything he needs, and he just has to make it away. And he's so close, and he just takes this hill too fast and gets a little airborne. Smack.
Yeah. I mean, the mechanics of the motorcycles aren't great in that game, but that is a huge bummer. And so because it's a huge bummer, let's watch the clip one more time. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Just
that was
kidding,
3?
just kidding.
I can watch it. I can watch it all day.
That's because we can't count. We got told how many times we'd play, and obviously math is hard.
Well, it's never enough, though.
It's never enough. Because you know what? He may not have been first in the tournament. He may have been last there, but in our hearts,
he was first.
He was first.
Oh my God, so cheesy. Thank you to developer Bluehole for making PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds a hit with players, streamers, and viewers. And we hope you check out tomorrow and Saturday's tournaments at mixer.com/PU Battlegrounds. That's pub Battlegrounds, whatever you want to call it, honestly. But yes, one of the things we want to talk about today is you may notice below the screen right now, actually, we are upgrading our interactive options here. So we're not doing polls anymore. We're doing direct in interactivity. So if you're watching on Xbox, you can actually control the vote. You get to vote yourself, which is kind of nice. So if you're watching on Xbox, make sure you turn on your buttons there below our screen right now and vote for the next segment. These choices are below the video window in the interactive section. So just click on the one you want.
All right, your choices are going to be PUBG, Overwatch, Halo, and Nintendo World Championships. From the moment you see this on screen, that means you only have 30 seconds to vote. You only get to choose once, and you'll see the results update in real time.
Yeah, which we're seeing right now. It looks like PlayerUnknown's has a hefty lead.
Come on, I want some Overwatch. Oh, come on, Overwatch.
Well, you can
Make
vote.
It last minute. Oh, you're right.
You can vote once.
I can vote. I voted for Overwatch.
I voted for Battlegrounds. Look at that.
You're just going with the group. You have no originality.
Wow. All right, it looks like it won.
All right.
Yes, sweet. So we get to talk.
#devastated.
No, whatever. I'm sure we'll get to Overwatch anyway, but I would love to talk about PUBG, so I'm going to start this one if that's okay. Can I start this segment?
I guess.
May I? All right. The very first PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds tournament in the game's short history is taking place right now at Gamescom in Cologne, Germany. PUBG has only been in pre-release for 5 months, but it has quickly become one of the most popular shooters in the world. I absolutely love it, and I know half our teammates do.
You introduced me to it. I hadn't played before.
Really?
You were playing it one day, and you were like, "Oh yeah, me and Sosa were gonna be playing," and I was just like, "I don't know what PUBG is."
Do you like it at least?
Oh, I do. I have a lot of fun. I'm super bad at it though.
That's fine. Most people are. The Invitational Tournament pits popular streamers and influencers against seasoned Counter-Strike and COD players from teams like Liquid, TSM, and Mythic.
Yesterday, the Invitational kicked off with a best-of-3 action-packed solos competition. Player Evermore took first place with his defensive strategy, twice taking a boat to a remote island to stay alive as long as possible. He netted only 2 kills across 3 games, but staying to the bleeding end of the game meant that he took first in ranked points and the $15,000 first prize.
Woo! I love that money. Team Solo Mid's player Break took second place, and Team Liquid's Haze took third. So pretty stacked top 3 there. And we definitely want to take a moment to shout out our very own Mixer streamers, Anti-Tinkerbell, Hunkstaban, Jared FTS, and FPS, and Lucy May in the competition. Jared, do not take the motorcycle the rest of the days. Please don't touch that motorcycle.
I mean, well, like, so double congrats to him because he died twice by vehicle. So he had that one, and then he was hit by a car in another one, I think.
Yeah, he totally was. So maybe don't go near the road, man. That's just my 2 cents. This morning, the third-person duos competition took place over 3 matches. The big underdog story of the day was Open Qualifiers THZ and Yuki that went on to win Game 2 of the day and subsequently on to win the duos competition.
The PUBG Invitational continues tomorrow and Saturday with first-person duos and squads at 7 a.m. Pacific on Mixer.com/PU Battlegrounds.
Ooh. You know what we get to do next? Voting again.
Voting. All right, so your choices are FIFA 17, Overwatch. You should vote for Overwatch. Halo, Nintendo World Championship. So get your vote on now.
I don't want you to win, so I think I'm going to pick Halo.
Oh my God, it's a personal vendetta against me right now.
A little bit. Ooh, they're tied. 44 and 40. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Look at everyone voted. This is great. I love seeing these numbers and Tara.
Yes.
Is it a joke or am I serious? No one will know. But I love seeing your
Overwatch!
reaction. No! All right.
Oh, come on. All right.
10 seconds, they're going to crush it. Halo,
Come on.
Halo.
Overwatch. Come on. Don't do it. Oh, no. I celebrated too early.
It's tied. What does that mean? Halo?
Overwatch.
Halo. Yeah, Halo.
Oh.
Let's rub it in a little bit more. Why don't you start this segment?
This is brutal. All right. The Fall HCS Pro League kicked off yesterday with the top 8 North American teams facing each other in a round-robin format that will continue over the course of a whole month, ending on September 27th. The round-robin tournament format means that 8 teams, Splice, Optic Gaming, Team Envious, Team Liquid, Ronin Sports, Luminosity, Evil Geniuses, and Naventic will all face each other with no eliminations. This means if you want to see how one team stacks up against the other, you are guaranteed to see that match.
I think that's awesome, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Everyone gets to watch every team play each other. I think that's a cool idea for a tournament. The overall results of the Pro League will determine how these teams are seeded in DreamHack Denver coming up October 20th through the 22nd, which has recently doubled its prize pool to a whopping $200,000.
That is amazing.
Yes, and that's all thanks to crowdfunding contributions. Day 1 of the season has already wrapped up here, and the results for the first 4 matches are as follows. Splice won 3-1 over Ronin Esports. Evil Geniuses took 3-0 over Naventic. Optic Gaming won 3-0 over Luminosity, and Team Envious scored 3-0 over Team Liquid. A lot of blowouts, but close games.
All right, although the match scores don't reflect it, Teams Luminosity and Ronin had very close games in their sets. There was already one surprising upset in the season with Team Envious going 3-0 over Team Liquid. We'll see if Team Liquid can rally in their set today.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The HCS Pro League Day 2 starts this afternoon with the long-awaited rematch of Team Splice and Optic Gaming. Splice conquered the Green Wall in the HCS Summer Finals, and at the end of July, and Optic Gaming is eagerly awaiting their chance at redemption. You don't want to miss it.
All right, and be sure to tune into Mixer.com/Halo right after the show today at 4:30 p.m. Pacific.
Nice.
And follow along with the schedule and results at proleague.com/Halo.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's see if Overwatch wins. We have voting yet again. Here are your choices. FIFA 17, Overwatch, League of Legends, Nintendo World Champions. Why don't you show them your tattoo? Maybe that'll motivate them.
Look,
check this out.
See, look.
Wait.
They can't.
They can't see. We'll show them after.
Okay.
We'll show them after.
If you vote for Overwatch, you'll get to see it.
Yes.
That's added benefit. Come on.
I guess. You know what? Just for you, I'm voting Overwatch.
Oh my goodness, we're best friends now.
No, we're not.
Uh-huh.
All right. So 10 seconds.
All
Overwatch
right.
is creaming them. I don't think anyone can make it back. Look at that deficit.
I'm so excited.
It's like we're watching the most boring esport right now.
This is
the voting.
I find this thrilling.
It's not. It
All
really
right.
isn't.
You're just upset because Overwatch won.
It did.
All right.
Did. Yes. Oh, now we're calling it.
Now
Overwatch
we're calling.
does.
Well, it won. It was.
You could have called that a 30 seconds ago.
That's true. Anyway, so Overwatch. All right. Overwatch Contender Season 1 kicked off last weekend, led by a series of underdog upsets in both the North American and European regions. North American teams Envious, Envision, Kungarana, and FaZe Clan secured victories in the first week of play with teams Immortals, Rogue, Detroit Renegades, and
Good luck.
FNRGFE.
How would you pronounce that? Hold on. How would you pronounce that? Just try it. Fnurgify.
I know. Anyway, it doesn't matter because they tasted defeat, just like my pronunciation of their team name.
Well, it's an acronym, I think. I mean,
think it is too, but it's a long acronym.
It is. It's too long. I would say
long.
shorten it, guys. My 2 cents. Across the pond, European teams Misfits, Giganti, 1-2-3, and Gamers Origin scored wins. Also, 1-2-3. Thanks for the easy-to-read name. With teams like Cloud9, E United, Singularity, and Bazooka Puppies suffering losses in their first week. Poor Bazooka Puppies.
With 5 more weeks of qualifying matches planned, only time will tell if underdog teams like Giganti and Envision can sustain their momentum to get a seat in the playoffs in October and a shot at that $100,000 grand prize.
I want that money.
I know.
For team profiles, schedules, and more on Overwatch Contenders, check out OverwatchContenders.com. And to witness the action as it happens, head on over to twitch.tv/OverwatchContenders, where every match will be live streamed.
All right, and here, since I promised, here we go.
Shows off. Look at that.
I have the diva. It's upside down. I can't fix that.
That's fine. That's
there we
all right.
go.
There you go. Boom.
My diva tattoo.
It's pretty nice.
Nerf this.
Oh my gosh. Are you excited about
easy mode?
Did you steal? Are you?
I killed you.
First off, you're killing me. Second, are you excited for the changes to Diva?
I am nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, because I like a lot of the changes. I'm very interested in the ability to shoot while flying.
Yeah, that's sweet.
The mini missiles or rockets sound interesting, but I love Diva right now, so I get scared about any change because I love her as is, but I trust them. I hope it'll go well, but I'm not going to be one of those people that's don't touch my Diva. I'm going to be I'm cautiously optimistic. Please don't ruin her.
Sure. I get it. No, that's a good way to be, I think, because it's definitely up in the air whether it's going to be a good or bad move. You guys are voting. Oh, it's already over. Okay, so we talked that whole time.
Okay.
What? Nintendo World Championships.
Nintendo World Championships. So Nintendo is bringing back their Nintendo World Championships. This announcement was quite a surprise, as the first Nintendo World Championship was held in 1990, and there actually wasn't another one until 2015 for the 25th anniversary. However, it seems like Nintendo wants to make this a regular event, as they announced on August 8th that they will be holding another Nintendo Championship this year.
Wow. Qualifiers have already begun and will continue in 8 cities around the U.S. until September 10th. Those cities being New York, the San Francisco Bay Area, Chicago, L.A., Minneapolis, Dallas, the ever-so-lovely and sunny Seattle, and Miami. Contestants will be competing. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I messed you up.
That's fine. It's okay.
I did that too.
It's fine.
Well, it's okay. I made you take that last one because we already established
it was going to be difficult.
I
you couldn't say Minneapolis. That's right. In rehearsals, you couldn't say Minneapolis. Contestants will be competing for the best times in Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, which is a very odd choice because Mario Kart 8 has been out for 3 years and just saw a re-release on the Switch at the end of April.
I have a Switch, and if it were on the Switch, if they were doing Mario Kart 8 on the Switch, I would win this competition. I would take everyone out.
I don't think so.
It's true. I know you're doubting me, but that's all right. Nintendo has always been strange with their Nintendo World Tournaments, as they don't tell the competitors exactly what games they'll be competing in. It's a secret just in the Nintendo library.
That's pretty cool. 2015 saw players competing in titles such as Splatoon and Mario Kart 8, even touching on older titles such as the OG Legend of Zelda for NES and Balloon Fight on the NES system as well.
I also would have won Zelda.
Ooh.
I have a Zelda tattoo also.
Oh my gosh.
I would have dominated.
That's pretty crazy. I feel like any game we reference should be like, oh, I have a tattoo for that. Check out here. All right.
Don't worry, I'm keeping my clothes on.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Those who qualify must be prepared for anything to be tossed at them, which is kind of a cool and scary feeling.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. We'll find out exactly what the competition entails coming to the World Championships main event on October 7th this year. October 7th of this year at the Manhattan Center's Grand Ballroom.
Be sure to follow all the fun and events on Twitter at Nintendo VS.
Ooh, I like that. All right, yet again with the voting, what do you think? All the stuff we love is gone, so what are we going to do now? I like Pokemon. I think I'm going to pick Pokemon.
I will also vote Pokemon.
All right. Did you ever catch them all?
I I mean, like the original 151.
That's still pretty
Now,
impressive.
There's so many.
There's
like
too many.
I don't.
You think? I can't say it. All right, what's the winner? I was gonna say, you think they're ever gonna enforce like hunting? All right.
You have to get a license to go capture Pokemon.
Right.
Charizard season.
Oh gosh. All right, so the winner is Injustice 2. It looks like also another great title. I love superheroes fighting.
Oh, so awesome. Injustice 2 Path to Pro is part of the Championship Series. This online European tournament invited players of all levels to battle each other out over the course of 12 weeks. Format was the best of 5 games, with each game consisting of 3 rounds. So, as you could probably guess, the competition was intense and grueling.
Yes. In the quarterfinals, Inspector Chaz beat out Yuzu Riza to take on Happy Paw in the semifinals, and Napier took out Sakro to battle Bambuka. While both matches were close, Napier and Inspector Chaz managed to come out on top, meaning that these two would be moving on to the finals. Guys, if I am butchering these names, I apologize, but also, I don't care. Napier won their first match, but after a battle with Happy Pow to determine who would fall in third place, Inspector Chaz was back for more. Something to note, while other players switched throughout the tournament, Napier had stuck with Batman the whole time.
It's
pretty crazy.
That's pretty intense. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, literally the only person to have done it. Like, normally,
confident.
like, you want to counterpick at some point, right? Like, someone's going to pick something and you know that maybe Batman's not the best one to go against.
Yeah,
him.
no.
He was dedicated.
He's confident. He's totally confident.
So Inspector Chose is a solid player, but Napier has improved immensely just over the course of the competition. His familiarity and consistency with the character, along with his unstoppable playstyle and ability to anticipate the other player's moves, made him a fierce competitor, and he took the grand final in 3 games. Napier's first place finished him $12,000. And to watch for more upcoming events, follow on Twitter at Injustice Games.
This money, $12,000.
I know, right?
That's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. All right, yet another vote coming in. What are we picking? You picking Pokemon
I'm
again?
going Pokemon again.
What's everybody want? What are you guys voting for? Let's see. Oh, of course, League of Legends Worlds is going to be at the top. We got to change that. Voting hard. They're just picking that because they know we're going to butcher every name.
I'm doing it on purpose. You're doing it to spite us.
Come on, 10%, guys. Everyone loves Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I just want to be the very
Gotta
best.
catch 'em all.
All right, fine.
Fine.
Who won? You do it.
England, Spencer. Oh, whoa.
That's fine. What won? That's
What won?
League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Not Pokemon. Wait, next vote wins? Oh, wait.
What?
What are you saying? You can't
We're
even
so
vote right
confused.
now. Pokemon. I'm seeing Pokemon in chat. That's all I'm saying. I mean fine, let's just do League of Legends because it's up and it's easy.
All right.
But you start.
The 2017 League of Legends World Championship, or Worlds, is taking place in China starting September 23rd and lasting until November 4th. This is a 24-team tournament with teams from all 13 League of Legends. Wow, that's why they just say LOL. Professional leagues.
Yes, that is exactly right. Yeah, nice.
The competition will start with a play-in stage, which is a new addition this year, and will allow for more teams from more regions to compete in this epic tournament.
Wow. 4 teams from the stage will move on to the group stage. Korea will be the strongest league, will receive 3 seeds from the group stage, skipping the play-in stage altogether. China, Europe, LMS, and North America will each send their top 2 seeds to the group stage as well. Depending on the region, teams qualify for Worlds by either winning the summer playoffs, winning regional qualifiers, or having the most championship points at the end of the playoffs.
So far, the only teams to qualify for group stage have been SK Telecom from Korea, Team Solo Mid from North America, and Flash Wolves from LMS. Additionally, Chaos Latin Gamers from Latin America South and 1907 from Turkey have qualified for the play-in stage. To keep up to date as team qualify, visit lolesports.com or follow them on Twitter at lolesports.
Nice, nice. I'm pretty confident that Pokemon's going to win the next segment, guys. I'm counting on you.
You need to do this for me.
I'm counting on you. Here we go. I'm voting. I'm voting again.
Voting.
Everyone get your votes. So you got a
Get your
couple
vote.
seconds left. You got a couple seconds left. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting to see the live results. I love this new screen, Lennox. It looks nice.
I love it. Oh, come on, Pokemon.
Look at that. Look at that. Crushing it.
Yes. That's what
Oh
I
my
want.
gosh. If you could be any Pokemon.
Ooh. I
big
wasn't
question.
ready. That's
What do you
a
mean?
lot of pressure.
There's only one answer. Pikachu. No,
Pikachu.
no.
Oh, well, if I had to be any Pokemon, it would be one in our next viewer-voted segment.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one. All right, I'll give it up for that.
You weren't even ready for that.
Pokemon is won. The Pokemon World Championships were held last weekend in Anaheim, California. There was a tournament for both the trading card game and the video game. Top trainers from different rating zones were invited to the day 1 event based on the number of championship points they earned throughout the season. The top 8 players from U.S. and Canada, Latin America, and Oceania, along with the top 16 players from Europe, were invited to skip day 1. Meanwhile, the other trainers battled it out in Swiss rounds, and those who finished with 2 or fewer losses advanced to take on the players waiting on the day 2 Swiss rounds.
The players with 2 or fewer losses then advanced to the single elimination rounds. Once the smoke cleared, there were 2 finalists remaining in the Master Division. Ryota from Japan and Sam Pendalis from Australia. In the best of 3, we saw Sam win the first round, but Ryota fought back, managing to snag the second. Then in Game 3, Ryota hit Sam with a double moon meme, taking the game and becoming Master Division World Champ.
Wow. The trading game, I'm gonna start over. The trading card tournament had the same format as the video game portion, except those receiving the day 2 invites were top 8 from Oceania and Latin America, top 16 from US and Canada, and finally the top 22 from Europe. After the battles, we were left with Naoto. You do this. Naoto. Hold on. I gotta try. Naoto Suzuki.
Naoto Suzuki.
Okay, I don't have the accent. That's fine. From Japan, and Diego Casiraga from Argentina. Casiraga. I can't roll my R's either.
Casiraga.
Oh, that sounds so much better. All right, I'll give this to you.
All right.
The floor is yours.
The battle was intense with Naoto using Garbodor. Oh, God, see, look, I hit the first Pokemon name, and then I messed it up.
I'm telling you.
Using Garbodor's special ability, Garbotoxin, to keep Diego from using any abilities at all. He held on strong until Diego was able to use a field blower to shut down Garbotoxin, and then pulled Guzma from his deck to finish the match and become the Masters Division TCG champion.
That was good. That was much better than I can't. I'm impressed, honestly.
I messed up the Pokemon name.
That's better than messing up a person's name.
I guess that's true.
The Pokemon's not real. I'm sorry. If anyone thinks that they're real, I do apologize. Yeah. Oh, goodness. All right. Final vote. Is this the final vote? We have a couple more, maybe? Let's see. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh, what are you going to vote for?
What is mobile gaming?
I'm going for Madden because I cannot wait for football season to start. I am so excited.
I don't know what's in mobile gaming. For me, it's like a wild card.
It's just like solitaire.
Wild card.
Just like. All right, here we go. It's like my grandma won at solitaire this week. That's the whole segment.
Oh my God, that would be such a great segment.
It would be. I'm going to invite her on for a Skype interview.
She would love that.
She doesn't know what Skype is. Let's see who won. FIFA, obviously. FIFA, of course, is going to win. So let's dive right into it. England's Spencer Gorilla Ealing has claimed the title of FIFA World Championship after defeating Germany's Kai Dieter Wollen in the 2017 FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Finals. That is a mouthful. After nearly 7 million players and 10 months of globe-spanning tournaments, Ealing took home a pretty cool trophy and, a cool $200,000 in cash.
Oh, just like nothing special.
Yeah, nothing special.
Just a little something.
Just a huge prize pool. Ealing's victory grants England its first FIWC win since 2005, but his path to London didn't start out as he had planned.
Though he was a strong contender heading into the 2017 regional final in Paris, Ealing was eliminated from the tournament, leading many to doubt his ability to follow up on his previous successes. Ealing set out to silence his detractors at the Season 2 regional finals in Madrid, where he became the Xbox Divisional Champion.
Ooh, that's pretty crazy. His division win brought him a seat at the Ultimate Team Championship in Berlin, where he fought his way back to the FIFA Interactive World Cup Grand Finals. Finally, in London, Ealing struck hard and fast, putting his reputation as the best attacker in the history of FIFA to the test. He dominated his way through the tournament, scoring a massive 46 goals over 3 days. I'm going to say that one more time. 46 goals over 3 days.
That is insane.
Insane. Eventually leading to his historic win. Wow. That is crazy.
You want to hear how he spent his money?
I do. I'm very interested.
When asked how he'd be spending his hard-earned winnings, Ealing said he'd be saving most of it, though he might indulge in buying himself a few FIFA points.
I mean, could you buy like a shirt? Something nice. Treat yourself.
It's like, like at the end of like baseball games, the World Series, they're like, "What are you doing? How you won?" They're like, "I'm going to Disney World."
Go to Disney World.
No, he's going to save it. He's going to be financially responsible and save it and, maybe buy a few FIFA points. But anyway, to check out the thrilling highlights from all 3 games of the Grand Finals, head on over to youtube.com/FIFA-TV.
Nice. And we're back to voting. We're doing so well. We're getting more segments in. We're flowing. Rukari, eat your heart out. Here we go.
We're doing it.
We got some choices here for you. Smite, SPL, League of Legends, NA, LCS, mobile gaming, and Madden. What are you guys going to pick? Mobile gaming taking a lead. Everyone wants to see my grandma play solitaire. So I'm going to vote for Madden because nobody wants to see that.
Aww.
There we go. Looks like the winner is mobile gaming.
All right.
All right, here we go. Why don't you kick it off?
You know what? I will. I'm actually pretty excited. This is a game that I've seen streamed a lot recently.
A ton.
And I hadn't heard of it until I saw it show up on Mixer, actually. Wow. So, the first ever spring champ has been announced, so let's recap the final day of the competition, shall we? Player C. McHugh and Oxalate received seats in match 3 and 4 for being at the top of the standings. So match 1 and 2 were fought to see who would take these competitors on. Rice took out Batman to move on to face C. McHugh. Tensions were high and the match came down to game 3, where McHugh's predictions and counters got him the win against Rice.
Wow. Meanwhile, Tin 2 knocked out Lucifer to take on Oxalate. Thank you, Tin. Thank you for taking out the devil. These players bantered like old buddies while they battled and even managed to use the same deck during the game. And while it was fun, as well as it was a close battle, Oxalate's mirror match bought him the win.
All right, this put McHugh and Oxalate up against each other in their first match of the final. Oxalate made quick work of McHugh, but since this is a double elimination tournament, McHugh had to fight the remaining player in the lower bracket, Rice, aka the only player to defeat McHugh during round-robin play. McHugh made quick work of Rice, though, sending himself back up against Oxalate for the final.
He just wouldn't let go. This battle would be the best of 5, but only 3 were needed. Oxalate dominated all 3 games in a row, making it a clean sweep of the finals and solidifying himself as the first ever spring champ. The spring champion in Latin America was Achkin, and the European champ was Surgical Goblin. I love these names. I love these names.
So grotesque.
I know.
Surgical Goblin.
Congrats to these players and their huge wins. Both Oxalate and McHugh will receive a bye in the fall season, so keep your eye out for these guys.
And by the way, the fall season is already underway.
Wow.
Bracket play started yesterday and will last until the 28th. Broadcast of the game starts September 5th along with Elimination Week. So head to crownchampionship.clashroyale.com to learn more.
All right. So I also want to mention that with the betas coming out on Mixer Creates pretty soon, you'll be able to stream some games on that.
I know. I am in part of the private beta already. I have done I was at a Special Olympics event, and I actually did the mobile broadcasting straight from my phone.
Nice, that's awesome.
It was pretty exciting. Everyone got to be there with me when I wasn't at my computer. It was awesome.
That's pretty great. Yes, if you guys aren't in the betas, definitely check your inbox if you're a pro user. I know we've sent invites out for iOS in the past, but the Android is open beta. So get out there and Mixer, create it up. What are we talking about next? Ooh, all right. So let's talk about some upcoming tournaments before we close out the show here.
All right.
Quake, starting today, QuakeCon begins at the Gaylord, Texas Resort in the Convention Center in Grapevine, Texas. That was a mouthful. And if you're a fan of the old school FPS, then this is the tournament for you. Head on over to QuakeCon.org for the full rundown and when you get a chance.
All right, and we've been talking a lot today about PUBG, the hottest game in the scene right now. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has its first major offline event happening at Gamescom this week, and we already know how much we love the game, how much you love the game. So no need for us to tell you to watch it. You can go ahead and go to mixer.com/PU Battlegrounds.
Nice.
Check it out.
I like PU Battlegrounds. That's a good way to say it. But you should check it out because it's amazing. And if you watch the Jared FPS clip, it's also hilarious. There's been so many ridiculous moments. I love it.
There's only going to be more of that to come.
Oh, totally. I can't wait. For Halo, the HCS Open Circuit is back for its fall season, and hungry Halo 5 competitors should be signing up to compete over HCS points and seeding for future tournaments. Check out halo.gg for the full schedule and how to register for more information or how the Open Circuit works. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on.
We made it through.
Yes. We're just, we hope you enjoyed the D-string.
That we are.
Yes, so much. Anyway, thank you for coming on. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be right here we won't be. Someone will be at this table every Thursday at 3 p.m. on the Mixer Channel 1. Be sure to watch this and past episodes on youtube.com/Mixer Channel 1 and follow us on Twitter @WatchMixer for more information and updates on the show and to know what's happening in the wide world of esports.
Also, be sure to tune in to #Esports Weekend on the same channel starting at 9 a.m. Pacific this Saturday, as we'll be on rebroadcast. Mm-hmm. We only show esports content on Mixer Channel 1 on weekends, so I hope you come back to tune in and check out the content.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See ya. Thank you.